Hey guys, I was always dealing with the intermittent problem with the engine basically just like dying, like shutting off. And P2149 is the code that it's basically throwing out there. Guys, I'm happy to say that I found the problem. It's been basically doing the same thing. The engine just dies, just basically stalls out while you're driving. And sometimes even like within a 3-mile range, it just will die and stuff like that. Let me show you guys where this problem is located. First of all, let me show you the code. Make sure I set it. Okay guys, here it is. P2149. It's the only code that is showing. And basically this vehicle will stall out when this code pops. And sometimes it will disappear. Let me show you what the problem is due to chafing of the wire. Right over here. Check this out, guys. Look at that. Guys, see how I've been looking for this problem for like a long time, and I just looked at the forums and looked it up on Google. Man, to my surprise, many trucks are having the same issue. Even like some semi trucks, even some Cummins diesels and some Chryslers and stuff like that. And I read the forums, and there's really no answers for this problem. And the only thing I see it, people say, well, this must be a big problem because nobody has the answer, to this problem. So I kind of started thinking, it has to be wire chafing somewhere. What is the likely cause of where the wire is chafing? And this looks like a likely scenario where it's chafing right there. I mean, it does have this rubber joint, I guess to prevent it from chafing. And it's got that little zip tie. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to remove, with a screwdriver, remove that little zip tie and do a little inspection there. All right, guys, I just removed the zip tie. And, oh my God. Look at this, guys. There's this little black portion, like it seems like for some electricity maybe happening through there. It's like kind of like black. Upon further inspection, yeah, that looks like electric burn. The only thing is I cannot figure out is how the heck is it actually chafing down there. And believe it or not, I think somebody actually installed it wrong. They should have put the rubber over here like this, where it's actually going to be preventing from chafing. But looks like when the Mercedes installed this engine, and believe it or not, Mercedes didn't install it correctly. So there is that. I'm going to try to run the zip tie through there to keep it from falling. That little rubber piece. And first, before anything, I'm going to try to turn it on and see if that starts. Okay, apparently there's probably a problem inside where those wires are, so it's actually dying on me as it is in this position, which is kind of strange. Let me see if I can start it up again. Guys, if I pinch the wires together, that's when the problem's occurring. So it must be that inside of that cover, and somehow the wires became chafed and they're touching. So at least I know where it is. At least you guys know where it is. Let's walk over here for a second. So you're probably wondering, what can I do in this type of situation? Basically, as you could tell, the wire and harness has like it's kind of like this heavy-duty plastic type of I'd call like snake skin type of wrap, if you could call it that. That's just the way it's weaved. I would basically cut the V-wing, expose all the wires while the engine is not running, hopefully have some room to play with it, and then each individual wire you'll have to probably insulate it using some kind of rubber type of tape, basically electric tapes. That way you could insulate each wire from touching each other. So I'm going to try to see if it's going to cause any problems, being like it is like right now, if it's going to cause any problems. But I'll let you guys know. And at the end of this video, you're gonna find out whether I'm gonna experience any problems. I gotta drive right now 650 miles. and if anything happens, it will happen, and I'll tell you guys. All right, see ya. Hey guys, I started everything up. I cleared my codes, and as soon as I started driving, I tried to get out on the road, and it basically died on me. And of course, the check engine light has came on, and I'm not surprised. And it's because I haven't insulated the wires. I like to test it out to the fullest. If you're like in a bind, you're trying to deliver your load or whatever, what can you do? You know, you could probably just move the wires aside, especially if it's nighttime, to try to fix them in a way that they're not going to be chafing, you know, and hope for the best. So in this situation, I have moved the wires out of the way. I placed the rubber piece where it needs to be to separate the wires from chafing up against the intake manifold piece. And I'm hoping for the best. I put a zip tie there. I'm going to try to, you know, it should basically keep its distance. But the thing about it is the damage is already done. The wires are chafed inside, and the best way to fix this situation is to find a good day to do it, like, you know, where it's nice and light out, and you know, just go in there and do some surgery on those wires, you know, because something is definitely loose in there, and maybe that's where the wires are joined, which doesn't make any sense. Like, why would they join them over there? So it must be somehow that they're chafed at that portion and they're touching. So it's probably more than one chafed. And to give you some example, guys, this is a brand new engine. I have owned this thing from day one, this particular engine. And basically, when Mercedes installed it, because they did the installation, that's the way they installed the thing. So for the past close to 300,000 miles, the wire had its time to try to basically vibrate and rub against each other, and I guess that was enough to cause an issue with the wire being chafed. But anyways, guys, I'll keep you updated. I'm gonna drive my 650 miles and let you know how many times it shut off on me while driving. So hopefully this will help you guys. Hey guys, I wanted to give you a little update. I've been driving so far maybe 50 miles, okay? And I could tell the very little subtleties, you know, if something's not performing quite to par, if you know what I mean. And I could tell you guys for a fact, I cannot right now tell any imperfections. It's driving perfectly. Everything is like electronically is sound, even though I haven't done nothing to those wires to insulate them. Of course, once I get home, I will insulate the wiring. And right now, no problems. And if I will experience problems, I'll let you guys know. But this will be the end of the video. In the next video, I'll give you guys an update, and I'll show you guys what I will do in order to solve the chafing issue. At least you guys now will know what is the problem with that type of code, because it seems like nobody really knows this on forums. I was looking for help myself. I was like, man, I went on Google, I searched everything, and looked at anything that was diesel related, because that code was widely out there. Guys, I could not find nothing helpful. And I look at Sprinter forums, and it seems like a lot of people are having this issue and nobody has the answer to it. So I'm glad I have found the issue. And if you guys like this video, please give me a like, share my videos, and thank you for watching as always, and God bless you guys. See you next time. Leave comments. I answer every single comment, guys. Thank you, and see you later. Bye-bye.